Show them. Let's do it now.
Starting on beam is really tough. But if you are Michigan State, you say no problem. Coming off of 2 9.85s, Delaney capable of a big score, and the final 3 athletes for Michigan State are wow factors.
This meet is so close. Just a tenth separating Michigan State and Cal for the second and final spot.
Michigan State should be incredibly proud of what they have accomplished this weekend.
No, I said, have you eaten? Have you eaten, Grandpa? Eaten.
Oh, yes. I'm just eating now.
Yeah, I'm just... I didn't say 88, Grandpa. I said, have you eaten?
Yeah. You break the fast at 7 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
In the evening.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Mm-hmm. And you break the fast at 7 p.m.
I'll give you a call tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Bye, I love you.
I look forward.
Okay.
Tomorrow is Saturday.
Yeah, tomorrow is Saturday, Grandpa.
Okay. I love you.
Love you too, Grandpa. Bye. Bye for now.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye for now.
My grandpa lives around Lagos, and my grandpa and grandma from my mom, they live in Akwa Ibom in Uyo. So hopefully I get to go back home soon. So hopefully in May, hopefully.
Good. Yeah. Good. There you go. Now finish. There you go.
Good job, Shot. What you ate last time? I was at Texas A&M for 2 seasons. Loved everybody there, and I ended up here because I feel like I was missing something. I wanted to go somewhere where the guys had a little bit more like hunger to be successful.
Coach Tuck, he likes to emphasize a lot during outside releases. Make sure we get high, stay top shoulder, read his hip, and finish through the play. So right here, probably get a better angle on the next one, but just to run it through. Had a good little pass breakup there. On my visit, me and Coach Tucker, he sat down with me, my father, and my mom, and believe it or not, we had a lot in common. I didn't know he went to Wisconsin. He's well known in South Florida, whether he knows it or not. Recruited a lot of great players, whether he ended up coaching them or not. He gave a lot of those players a shot. I felt that I could add to that, and he could add to me as well. What sold me was the coaching staff. They believed in me, it seemed like more than I believed in myself. And that's big to me. Like, I believe in myself a lot. Of course, I got a lot of confidence in my ability and what I could do. But to see somebody else see that in me and want more, can't ask for nothing more. There's nothing more than somebody wanting success for you more than you want it for yourself. That's a recipe for greatness.
I had a great offensive line coach in junior college, so I think that helped me out a lot. Come here, you got Coach Cap, a hell of a coach. So I feel like it wasn't no really big jump. You know what I'm saying? They got two similar coaching styles. They're going to coach you hard, be on you, and then they're going to love you off the field. So you got great coaches right there. And then you got great guys inside the room.
You got guys that's real life hungry right now that want to win, and they got a bad taste in their mouth from like last year. And so I wasn't a part of that, but I'm hungry. Like, I came from nothing, and so right now I want it all.
Oh, you gotta get up now. Down the people. That was pretty good.
That's 2. One more. Let's go, boy. Only, man. Last one.
Every single day you always have to prove yourself, but sometimes as a transfer coming in, it's a lot of like, sometimes it'll be preconceived notions or why are we getting this guy, or is he gonna help us in the team? And I just wanted all the guys to like really respect and see, okay, this is why he's here. Like, okay, we see what he's doing on the field. Okay, this is somebody I want to go to war with. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have the respect of your teammates, then that's how things fall apart.
He's just been good, proving me a smart guy, a great teammate. I mean, all you can ask for, really.
Never!
Last practice, I had like a little minor. I don't want to call it major because it ain't nothing that I need to worry about really. I'll be out of this soon real fast, but I just had a minor little ankle injury. It's getting better every day though. It shouldn't be something long term, but every injury is aggravating, of course. Like nobody wants to be injured, nobody wants to be away from the game they love, but that's what comes with the game, and that's why we love it. Minor setback for a major comeback, and that's what it's gonna be, 100%.
Go get it. What's your wristband say? What's your wristband say, Samara? That's it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I just want to be like a better human, like on and off the field every day. Like just be better in my everyday life and just be more consistent in what I do and how I do it. How can I help the guy behind me be better? How can I help him be on the same level I'm on? Trying to motivate my guys in junior college to make it out of there. You gotta continue to compete at a high level and still try to make it out of there. So I want to show them boys, like when you make it, like this is where you want to be at. Like just keep grinding.
Mental reps. A big percentage of the game is mental. Half of it is a physical athletic battle. Everything you do, you think first. Before the ball even snap, you already thinking. When the ball snap, you still thinking. During the play, it's more reactive, and it's more actual work, but you're still thinking. Getting down all the plays, all the play calls, all the techniques, mentally, visually, make my game 10 times easier to actually do. Once you know what you're doing, everything flows smooth.
I'm gonna make the play. I don't know what's going on in the backfield, but the ball's coming to me. So, play through the tight end. He's getting jacked up right now. This low-key might be a face mask, but all good in love and war. It's warfare. You play through, go off to the side. He's gonna come off eventually because if I stay on the tight end has to worry about me, and I don't have to worry about the tackle. I'm the most critical person of myself. Sometimes I don't even like watching film because I'll be so overcritical. I just want to turn everything off. Having another person that can critique your game, you always need people to critique you because if you don't have any critique, then you're not getting any better. Definitely Simeon, definitely Mav, kind of even JJ.
So it's all one motion for you. Yeah, when you drive a couple things. Appreciate it, JJ.
JJ's also been a person that's like, whenever I make a mistake, he'll tell me, okay, what you did wrong, and then Coach Reynolds would say it, and didn't even hear what JJ was saying. I'd be like, yeah, bro, you know what you're talking about. Because Coach Reynolds is saying it, and you're saying it to the side before he even says it, so okay, I'm like, I gotta listen.
What I've been noticing since I've been here is that everybody talks to everybody. You know, and that's a major thing. Having somebody that you see on a day-to-day basis that can understand you and relate, it's like a family away from your family. Everybody loves a family away from their family. As much as we love our family, we love people who remind us of our family.
My grandma's WhatsApp profile picture is of me in my Texas A&M uniform. They're very supportive.
Some of the most successful teams I've been on, and we spend the most time with each other. A lot of people look at spending time with your team as a waste. You guys go to war together every day, including Saturday, which is the most important day. So why would you not want to spend the most time with your troops?
So spring ball is part of a process to prepare us for the season.
A true warrior prepares at all times of the year. There are no off days. There's no switch that you could just turn it on, turn it off.
I want to do something for a college, like a college team, a college town, and bring like a national championship back to them or a conference championship back to them because I know what that means to the students. I know what it means to like the staff.
I was going to ask you because we went big.
Guys around me, they help me be better every day, like telling me when I'm wrong or critiquing me like, I like what you did, but it could be better.
Not everything has to be on the field. You know, you can go in the classroom, study film, study tape. You can mentally grow your game before physically growing your game.
It's compound interest. Every single thing you do leading up with here and then outside of here, it all matters.
I say this moment matters so much to us because it's all about the foundation. When it comes time, 5 months down the road, when we hit our first game, we dominate.
Is it pressure? Yeah, but I mean, pressure's a good thing. And pressure makes diamonds.
I think Layla from an early age was always a real goal setter. Things might not have come easy for her, but she knew she could work hard and achieve it.
Layla has been really great, and I think one of the best things that she's really done for me is one, fire like kind of my competitive side, and then she's also just been like someone I can look up to just from a standpoint of the amount of work ethic that I know she has, and for her to just constantly be working in and day out, I think that's really motivated me to be more like her.
I was adopted at 2 years old from Moscow, Russia. I don't honestly remember them telling me hey, you're adopted. Kind of, I guess, always realized that, especially with my two sisters being adopted as well.
Our adoption journey actually started with my brother. My brother and his wife were adopting my first nephew from Guatemala. They have 3 kids now, 2 from Guatemala, 1 from China. On their first adoption journey, they traveled to Guatemala, and I remember telling my coworkers, I was so excited every stage of their adoption. I was telling them like it was my own journey, and it wasn't. But I was just so excited, but it wasn't until he was placed in our arms. And the first time I held my nephew, my husband and I, we just looked at each other. And we had been wanting to start a family for a long time. And we just looked at each other and we knew our adoption journey is about to start.
It was really cool to kind of grow up with a few different cultures. My cousins were adopted as well. That's not something you get a lot these days, so definitely feel blessed to have the opportunity to grow up in a little bit different lifestyle. I remember tagging along with my sisters when they would go to Mandarin class, and because my parents kind of wanted them to keep up with that, but little things like that aren't big to you when you're little, but looking back at them, they were cool experiences for sure.
There was a little Russian grocery. We would take her to the Russian grocery so she could pick out Russian candy. That was always such an exciting thing for her to do. But we always wanted to instill pride from where they're from and their heritage.
I had my 8th birthday in China when we adopted my sister, who was 12 at the time. I think it's different for my older sister just because she was 12. Seeing how we were interacting with her and how she interacted with us, and it was just very clear that she was super thankful to have a family that wanted her, and going to China and having that experience is something I'm really thankful for.
Kara and Layla, from the moment they got together, they just had this own little language, and they bonded so tight when we were in China.
Honestly, my parents always remind me I loved being the only child for that short period of time. When they went to adopt my younger sister, I was at home with my grandparents, and they came back with a little girl. I was like, what's going on? But no, it was definitely an adjustment at first for all of us to kind of, grasp, we're all 3 adopted and we're not really related, but we are sisters, and to just create that bond over time and see how it's been able to grow has been a really neat experience.
My husband used to be a social golfer, and he would go to the driving range and hit balls. And we adopted Layla when she was almost 3. And about a year later, he just started taking Layla with him on Saturday mornings. And then it just became every Saturday morning, Layla would go to the driving range with Nolan. And that became their father-daughter special time. As that went on, when Mia came home from China, Mia started going with them. And then when Kara came home, she started going with them as well. So what started with Layla and Nolan at the driving range became 3 girls, 3 daughters, and Nolan at the driving range.
Started doing lessons around 8 years old, and a year later at 9, I had my first tournament. I think I shot 72 for 9 holes, which is what you're supposed to do for 18. So I kind of set a goal for myself in a few years to be able to shoot that for 18 holes, and I just kind of got addicted to the game, and it's history now.
Yeah. Golf has helped Layla in so many ways. It's helped all 3 of my daughters in so many ways. It's a great lesson in life. Within 18 holes, you're going, oh, this is great. Oh, this is awful. This is great. You're overcoming challenges on a daily basis. It's just so many different life lessons that are taught by golf that I think helps them succeed in life.
Golf has really helped me feel closer to my sisters because I think we were able to bond on the golf course, and I was also able to bond on the range. Even when we were little, we were constantly going out with each other and in competitions, which I think really strengthened our bond.
We would kind of take golf as our time to, 3 of us go and have some quality time together and go to the course, go to the range, and putt here and there, but it was definitely a bonding moment between us, which was really nice to have.
Over the years has been wonderful family time for us. We've taken trips where they're just golf trips. So it's been great for our family to have. The girls are very competitive and they always find that time.
My parents are obviously very supportive as well, but I think, just having that sisterly bond is a little, you look forward to hearing from them a little more than your parents sometimes.
One final round of applause for our champions, the Michigan State Spartans.
Layla's golf career has kind of pushed me to be better in my own golf game. So she has kind of motivated me to just keep bettering myself, and seeing her be so successful here on the college level, it's made me kind of strive to have what she has just because I know how happy she is here.
I think to many people it's very interesting, 3 adopted sisters and they all play golf. It's not something you see every day, but I wouldn't trade it for the world, and we all know going forward it's going to be a big part of our lives and we can use it in any way that we may need to. And same thing with adoption. We all 3 have a big passion for it because it's given us so many amazing things, and we're just really excited to see where it takes us.
Women's basketball here at Michigan State is extremely important. It's important to our community, it's important to me as the athletic director, and it's important to our student athletes.
What do you say, Will?
Thank you.
Look at that, really?
Wow.
Perfect size for you, too.
That's a sweatshirt.
Oh, that one's sweet.
I want to win championships here. I want to go to the NCAA tournament. I want to win the Big Ten. Those are important. But the number one important thing for me is because of the time I spent with this team this year and got to know them. And the reason why this search is so important is because I want to find the best person for you. And then when I met with you all, you told me the style of play you wanted. You wanted an up-tempo style of play. You wanted to play fast. You wanted to play aggressive defense. You wanted someone that could come in and help build your skill level. And then you wanted someone that could build relationships you one-on-one and help develop you for life. And so based off of that criteria, Robin Freilich checked all the boxes and some. It was clear after talking to people across the country, she was the right person for our program.
Hey, Mom,
This is my office. You want to come hang out with me? You could do homeschooling here with me.
Yeah, you have shoes.
Oh, wow.
I am excited for today. I'm excited for our women's basketball community. And I'm excited for what's next. And so to Robin and Tim, Will, and Clara, welcome to our Michigan State family.
It's an incredible day to return to the state of Michigan and become the head women's basketball coach at Michigan State University. Truly, truly overwhelmed with gratitude for this opportunity. I remember growing up here and playing at halftime of the basketball games, so for this to come full circle is truly amazing. To the Michigan State University women's basketball squad, I am really looking forward to building relationships, chasing excellence, and we will stay in pursuit together day by day. We will do it together through our 5 core values: being a great teammate, manners matter, which ultimately means operating out of gratitude, trust, toughness, and commitment. I'm thrilled to be the 6th, I can't believe it's 6, that's just amazing, 6th head women's basketball coach in Michigan State University history. I would like to thank Coach Susie Merchant for all the time and energy she has poured into the program, and all of the other coaches who came before, Coach Bale, Coach Marino, Coach Langland, and Coach McCauley, who paved the way for the tradition of the program. East Lansing and the Michigan State University community means so much to me and my family. We've been cheering our hearts out for Sparty for a long time. We will invest deeply into the community and cannot wait to watch the students and community come together to pack the Breslin. We need you in the stands. We will work hard to build on the tradition of MSU women's basketball. The tradition of the program is incredibly motivating. Our expectations of the program will be to continuously stay in pursuit of excellence on and off the court. Thank you so much. We are thrilled, incredibly motivated for the opportunity, and I know I've shared this over and over again, but so grateful. Thank you so much.